Tokyo is a city that might be well spoken of in the plural, just as the Greeks used to speak of Athens, for this city is the largest in the world, and even locals might not be able to comprehend the whole city in their lifetime. Made up of 23 wards that are distinctively unique to each other, one person's understanding of Tokyo might be different to another's, depending on which area they spend most of their time in. If you are also a traveler or love to watch traveling-related content, you must subscribe to our channel Davidson Logistics and hit the bell icon for more videos. So let's get down to it as we bring you the top 10 things you should know before going to Tokyo, Japan. There are some universal rules to live by whenever you are in the city, no matter which area of Tokyo you are in. These are some tips to enjoy the magnitude of the megalopolitan area seamlessly and pleasantly. Number 10. Tokyo is the greatest feast on earth. Not New York, not Paris, not Bangkok. All of these cities offer sprawling, beautiful food cultures worthy of a lifetime of exploration, but none can compare with the depth and breadth of deliciousness proffered by Tokyo's culinary legions. First of all, it's the size. New York City has some 30,000 restaurants. Tokyo has 160,000. But Tokyo's preeminence as the world's most exciting dining destination isn't a quantity thing. It's a quality one. There are a dozen factors that make Japanese food so special. Ingredient obsession, technical precision, thousands of years of meticulous refinement. But chief among them is one simple concept: specialization. Number 9. Smaller is better. It doesn't matter what you're eating. Eel, sushi, noodles, sweets, cocktails. Small establishments are where Shokunin does their work. It may be intimidating to walk into a 6-seat bar, but this is where you will find the good stuff. A place where the chef and the staff are most likely husband and wife and are unwaveringly dedicated to their craft. The most exclusive places require an invitation or a Japanese guest to accompany you. But the city is bursting with warm, intimate establishments dying for a chance to blow your mind. Number 8. It's not that expensive. Legions of potential visitors pass on a trip to Japan and Tokyo specifically because of the misguided belief that the country is unbearably pricey. Compared to Thailand or Central America, it's not cheap. Put next to the UK, Switzerland, or any Northern European country, Japan looks affordable. What is expensive? Cab rides, ryokan, and high-end hotel chains, drinking in nice bars, formal sushi meals, and Japanese beef. What isn't expensive? Public transportation, business hotels, drinking in izakaya, conveyor sushi, and beautiful bowls of noodles. You can't survive on $22 a day, but you can sleep and eat pretty well in Tokyo for $100 if you're careful. You'll find good hotels for $70 a night, an unlimited day pass on public transportation for $5, and more jaw-dropping meals for under $10 in this country than you'd find on most continents. Number 7. English is scarce. Not solar eclipse scarce, but pretty close. Few people in the world speak less English than Japanese, which means you'll need to sharpen your body language skills, learn a few key phrases, and bring a willingness to laugh at yourself in the long stream of slightly embarrassing situations that will inevitably follow you around the country. Memorize 10 or 15 food words you can use when you get to a restaurant and can't read a single symbol in one of Japan's 3 alphabets. Number 6. Put away that tip. You'll experience impeccable service while in Japan, but you won't have to worry about adding 20% to each of your meals. If you do try to tip, your servers will be forced to decline or insist that they give you change, and you'll just make things awkward for them. Instead, express your satisfaction with a hearty gochi susama. Basically, that was delicious when you're done with your meal. Hey, before moving on to number 5, if you're enjoying this video and want to see more like this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Now back to the video. Number 5. Subtlety is king. Japan is a society of deep-seated traditions and formalities that can puzzle the outsider, but getting it right can really make a difference for you and your hosts. Some basics to remember. Personal contact is mainly avoided in Japan, so mind your body and be prepared to bow rather than shake hands. A gentle bow for friends and family. and a deeper dip from the waist for business relations or people of importance. Be punctual. The Japanese make the Swiss look lax with time. And whether meeting friends or making a dinner reservation, it's good form to show up 5 minutes early. Jaywalking and any other casual rule breaking are more deeply frowned upon than you think, so please avoid them. And in general, avoid anything to cause undue attention to yourself or those around you. Though you'll never blend in, Japanese value subtlety over aggressive individuality. Number 4. Go underground. Tsukiji, the world's largest fish market, may be Tokyo's biggest food attraction, but massive crowds, tourist restrictions, and an uncertain future makes it a less than essential stop these days. If you really want a full dose of Japanese food culture, head to a Depachika, the basement of a high-end department store dedicated to the full breadth of Japanese food culture. Think the world's best food court crossed with the mother of all upscale markets. A sprawling Japanese food fantasy featuring everything from street staples like yakitori and onigiri to a comprehensive selection of whiskey and sake to a high-end fruit emporium complete with fruit sommeliers. Come for the free samples, but stay for the spectacle. Number 3. Pakapasmo. Tokyo's serpentine subway system has been known to bring even the most battle-tested travelers to their knees. 2 separate transit systems, the government-operated Toei subway and the private Tokyo, only compound the challenges. Collectively, they operate 280 stations and 13 separate lines across 300 kilometers of tracks. The first step in simplifying matters is to pick up a Pasmo, a life-saving super smart card that can be swiped to pay for everything from subways to buses to vending machine snacks. Load it up with yen and travel freely between the mode of transport and the next. Then stop by a convenience store and use it to pay for an egg sando and a cold biru as a reward for your savvy travels. Number 2. The concierge is your best friend. Tokyo hotels generally have tiny rooms, but what they lack in size they make up for with service. Even budget business hotels will be happy to help you with vital pieces of planning, from navigating the sprawling city contours to scoring reservations at high-end restaurants. Before venturing out to a new destination, ask an employee for a printout of the restaurant's detail page on Tabelog. It's absolutely essential if traveling in a taxi or if you get lost on foot and want to solicit help from a local. Number 1. Carry cash. It may be surprising to learn that the country that invented the bullet train and robot strippers still relies on hard currency, but places from 5-star ryokan to top-tier sushi restaurants refuse to take credit cards, which means you'll need to carry a thick wad of yen around at all times. Very few Japanese ATMs work with foreign cards. Instead, use the machines in post offices and 7-Elevens, the 2 most reliable ways to get cash. We hope you enjoyed this video. This is it for today. And just before we go, please share your thoughts about this video in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this channel, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next content. Thanks, and see you in the next video.